A little bit of breaking news coming out right now. IBM names Arvind Krishna as its new CEO effective April 6th. Krishna is currently IBM Senior Vice President for Cloud and Cognitive Software and was a principal architect of the company's acquisition of Red Hat. Current CEO Ginni Rometty will retire at the end of the year and remain executive chairman of the board. Again, this is breaking news on IBM right now that Ginni Rometty will be stepping down, will remain involved in the company. Are we seeing any action?
Yeah, IBM shares up 4.9% right now on the news. Of course, no CEO wants to see their stock rally after they step down. But we talked earlier about share price performance of a number, of what was happening with Amazon over the last couple of years, and I think IBM has really been one of the more famous underperformers just during this whole run. You go back 5 years in time, the stock is down 12%, $135 per share, 136 at today's close. Right now, trading up to 143. I remember 7-8 years ago when I got into the business, hearing about IBM's disappointing run, how the stock isn't going anywhere. At that time, the share price was above $200 per share, and since then we continue to hear about the run of slowing revenue growth, their consistent buying back of shares. Where does this company that's just so large and sprawling go from here? Because I guess in many ways, it's the oldest tech company, but now they've pivoted to a consultancy in many ways. They were a little bit late to the cloud, and why wouldn't they be? Their whole business was about how successful the mainframe was. The Red Hat acquisition, we all know, is a very obvious play for them to try to be more modern in how they are earning their revenue and making their profits going forward. So will be interesting to see how much the company changes under Krishna's leadership.
And part of that change is going to be that James Whitehurst, who is IBM Senior Vice President and the CEO of Red Hat, also making a move as part of this. So as Miles was talking about, that merger, bringing Red Hat into the IBM fold is sort of the IBM of the future. And you can see that tipped here because he's also been elected by the board as IBM's next president as well.
It sounds a little bit like GE from 3 years ago, doesn't it? I mean, let's just bring in some new blood at the top and see if that solves the problem. And at GE, of course, it didn't. That company just had to go through major bloodletting to get turned around, and IBM may still have to do the same thing.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.